In our previous program, Coronavirus, Stay Safe on Board, we described the sources of the coronavirus, what it is, how it attacks humans, and what to do as a seafarer to maintain physical health and avoid infection. But, of course, whilst the ship is at sea, far away from land and sources of the virus, the risk of infection is low. We also described the way this virus affects the free movement of seafarers, getting to their designated ships, or when travelling home. However, this virus pandemic poses other threats to your health and well-being associated with worry and anxiety. For example, will I be able to leave the ship and return home for my scheduled leave? How are my family and friends coping with the threat and the effects of the virus? Will they stay safe and well? How much risk of infection will I be exposed to when the ship reaches its next port? What will be the effect of the pandemic on my company's business and my future employment prospects? Will my cash reserves last until I get my next assignment? It is perfectly normal to have these worries. It is human nature, but it is important that they are managed. If not, they can affect your mental and physical well-being. Mental resilience and physical well-being are mutually dependent. If one is weakened, the other will be too. In this program, we provide details of some skills and coping strategies to help you deal with your emotions. We all experience mood swings and anxiety. No one remains positive all the time when life becomes stressful. To ensure good mental resilience, it is most important to maintain a healthy and strong body. It is well documented that physical exercise causes changes which positively stimulates mental resilience. Why? Because taking care of your physical being involves enjoyable or challenging activities which divert your attention from emotional issues and promote hormonal reactions in the body that help to combat stress. That means you must make sure you have as much sleep as you need, you eat healthy food regularly, you exercise often, you work to ensure that you will be more than capable of dealing with any stressful situation. You control your consumption of alcohol and cigarettes. All these factors will help you remain healthy. This leaves the measures directly relating to your mental health, namely, what makes you feel tired and stressed, and what elevates you to a good mental state. The most stressful worry on board ship is the safety of loved ones at home during this pandemic, and your inability to get home to help them. What happens if I get infected by someone coming on board and fall ill is a frequent thought in most seafarers' minds. In this situation, imagination takes over from reality, and that can impact on your psychological well-being. Taking time out to relax and meditate, consciously separating facts from opinion or fantasy, will help to combat this stress. Unfortunately, while looking for answers, many seafarers who have access to the internet fall back on a continuous searching for news about COVID-19 on social media. The motivation for this activity is entirely understandable, be it a forthcoming date when your current employment ends, or an anticipated family event such as the birth of a baby or a long-planned wedding. And of course, the continuing travel restrictions. Not only can this activity lead to an obsession, but news on social media can be contradictory and very often false. Opinions replace facts, leading to further psychological stress. Finance is also a typical concern. For example, will there still be work in the future? Be assured, seafarers will always be needed. No short-term crisis will deprive you of longer-term opportunities. Consequently, as your mood drops, you are likely to feel more tired and less interested in doing things. You stay alone more, withdrawing and isolating yourself from others. The unique conditions on board ship make isolation all too easy. There are a number of things you can do to increase your resilience to stress. First and foremost, be proud of the way you fulfill your function within the team that operates the ship. You are helping to keep the world economy going. Your skills, talent, and dedication to your work should give you a great deal of self-confidence and pride. With this in mind, there are ways of boosting your morale and making life feel easier. When your mood is good, you tend to take part in a variety of enjoyable activities in addition to your regular duties. The more you interact with others, including talking about your concerns and feelings, the better you and others will feel. It is helpful to plan realistic targets each day concerning work and training. But you can also set goals for exercising and connecting with others. Achievement increases the neurotransmitter dopamine, and purposeful activity increases serotonin. These two hormones are essential for maintaining a good mood. To be more precise, if you get together with your fellow crew members, you can plan activities such as game evenings, karaoke contests, or movie nights. Group activities provide greater enjoyment than those pursued alone. Why? Because doing things with others creates a subconscious feeling of bonding, resulting in the production of another important hormone in the brain, oxytocin, which increases your resilience to stress. But keep in mind the instructions to prevent COVID-19 infection. As well as group activities, you could consider learning new skills. You might have computer-based training on board your ship. Take the time to learn new courses. Why not keep a written or photographic record of your life on board? All these activities, especially those who are involving fellow seafarers, are helping to maintain good mental strength by increasing your resilience to stress. If you need further guidance when your ship is in port, you may be able to talk to representatives of organizations helping seafarers, or to a faith leader. These contacts are trained to listen to your concerns and provide support and guidance. With a strong mental state, you will be able to identify with your fellow seafarers on board, just as they will be able to relate to you. If you feel that the behavior of one of your crew members has changed in a way that creates cause for concern, please inform the master so that help can be provided for them. Please remember to talk to your family and friends when you are missing them. Take enough rest. Balance your work and rest hours. If you are having difficulty in this situation, call the mental health helpline your company has provided for you, or contact any other helpline supplied by trusted charities and religious organizations. Put things into perspective. Don't exaggerate the situation. Remember, this is a global pandemic, and the whole world is suffering its consequences. Further helpful information and guidance is available from Steamship Mutual and Ice One. The world needs you, because without you, the seafarer, the world's economy would collapse. So, keep safe and in good cheer.